We're live.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Friday the 13th. Bit of a spooky episode for you. Today's Friday the 13th. Did you even think about that?
I did. It's my cousin Lauren's birthday.
Happy birthday, Lauren. She listen?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, well then I won't say anything negative. Happy birthday, Lauren.
No, Lauren's the best.
We love your continued support.
Lauren's the best.
We got the Tom Kelly bump over the last episode.
Yeah, thanks to everybody for
Tom finally posted about it after weeks of me nagging him to post about it, and he did it. And
yeah, thanks everybody for checking it out.
Shout out to his family for listening one time and then never listening again.
Oh no, they'll keep listening because we're that good. I think that and our 1 million.
Your words,
that,
not
that and
mine.
our 1 million other subscribers.
Your words, not mine.
You know,
But yeah, things are going pretty good for us.
things are looking
I
up.
gotta say.
Things are looking up.
They're not looking down. Let's see what's on the docket today. Oh yeah.
What do you got?
Walmart had to issue an apology for this sweater that they put out. And so it wasn't like a Walmart branded sweater. It was, somebody is selling it on their website. And it was a Christmas sweater, and it says "Let it snow." And then there's a snowman. And in front of the snowman is a table with very clear 3 lines of cocaine. And people complain, which it's a funny sweater. I don't know why Walmart has to take it off their website. That's going to make them money. That's going to make me want to purchase things from Walmart.com.
I mean, yeah, that's funny. That's like a novelty shirt. I mean, I guess it's not the Walmart brand.
What's the Walmart brand? I mean, low wages.
Well, yeah, but also more family, right? I don't know.
See,
I mean, I think
that's funny because
I think it's funny.
Does Walmart have a brand? Anthony, you're a man that worked at Walmart back in the day. I think maybe you'll be able to shed some light on what you would call the Walmart brand.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, great. Sorrow? I think Sorrow.
Sorrow. Yeah. I mean, because they don't really have a brand. I think maybe you think family because they're owned. They're like family owned or something. I don't know.
Well, in family shop there for the kids and everything.
Family shop.
So,
well, yeah. I mean,
from my knowledge, I think most of the Walton family, I think only 1 or 2 of them actually gives a shit and does anything with the business. Now it's all just old white dudes. I met most of those guys.
Really?
Like people who run Walmart.
Shake their hand?
Dudes. Yeah.
Were they old?
Very.
They were the first greeters.
Did they smell good?
They were well dressed. That's all I remember. I mean, we were in the grocery, so I couldn't really get a track on their scent.
Couldn't get a good whiff of them.
I mean, that is a funny shirt, though.
It is. It was funny. And then linked in that article was another mishap from earlier this year. Adidas released a Black History Month shoe, and the shoe was all white. It's hilarious. I mean, how tone deaf do you have to be?
I mean, I would have to see the design, I guess, but I mean, that's...
So it was like those, I don't know what they're called, those boosts that they have. And it was I looked it up. It was literally all white. There was a black Adidas, it said Adidas, but that was it. Who, obviously there has to be a lot of people getting together and going, yeah, this is the shoe for Black History Month.
Yeah, then they all thought it was a good idea.
Yeah. People
all
are
right,
going to love
Black
this.
History Month? All right, I got an idea. How about an all-white shoe?
Yes. Let's get that on the line
We're making
immediately.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. You know what's not funny? Here's a little PSA to all you fellas and lady fellas out there. You don't need more than 1 spritz of whatever you're wearing. Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't really wear cologne at all, but... Yeah.
I wear a spritz, and you know what? I wear cologne made from David Beckham, the soccer star. I've been wearing it for probably 8 years.
Yeah, it's probably still the same bottle.
No, it does take 2 years to finish a bottle. It takes a long time. But it smells good. It's Beckham's signature cologne. It smells so good. My brother just texted me the other day. He's like, "What's that cologne you wear?" I'm like, "Yeah, Beckham's signature."
You think he wears his own smell?
He probably has an updated thing now. I mean, this cologne's so cheap now. When I first started buying it, it was $30, which I feels like, I don't know, a decent price point. And now it's $15. So it's cheap.
Well, he doesn't play anymore, so...
Well, he's so
People
handsome.
still know him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Michael Jordan cologne was great.
He'll always be known just because he's married to what's her face, Spice.
Baby Spice.
Posh.
Oh, is it Posh?
I don't know.
It's one of the spices.
I think
I
it's
know it's not
Posh.
sporty.
It's not, and I know it's not scary. And I know it's not ginger. And I know it's not baby.
Okay, so it's got to be
Yeah.
Sposh. Victoria. Sposh spice.
Victoria Sposh Spice. But yeah, I was walking to my gym yesterday, and this lady comes out of Ross Dress for Less, honestly 30 feet in front of me, and she's just dousing herself in the entire bottle. Like, if you're going to be somewhere for a long time, say 12 hours, say you got something going on at 10 in the morning, and you're done at 10 o'clock at night, go ahead, put on 2 spritzes, because it stays on your clothes, it doesn't leave.
Oh, yeah.
But there's people who put on 5, 6, 7 spritzes of cologne or perfume.
I mean, maybe she was
and
just-
I'm sensitive to these smells too. I get a headache immediately if I get a whiff of a scent that my brain doesn't agree with.
Yeah, if it's like too strong. Maybe she
Yeah.
was coming out of Ross and she was like stocking up for days on her. Like,
Yeah, maybe she was
her
sampling
spray
a bunch of-
samples. Yeah,
yeah.
you know, she want to pay for it, so
Maybe-
she's good for 2 weeks.
I don't know. She had a trucker hat on, so I think there's a lot of things wrong with her.
What kind of trucker hat was it? A John Deere?
No, I didn't. Well,
Von Dutch?
yeah, was that what it was? I want to say Von Bondi. What's that?
I don't know. I don't remember that. But Von Dutch was the
Are they a
one,
band?
Like,
Are you thinking of John Bon Jovi?
No, I'm thinking of. I think there's a band called the Von Bondies.
I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe, I don't know. But trucker hats were cool for like 30 minutes when Ashton Kutcher wore them on Punk'd.
oh yeah, I mean he's still a cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Come on was their hit.
Yeah, was that in a sports video game?
Probably Madden or some shit.
Come on. Yeah, it is 100% in a video game. I don't know what it is though. I could think of the song. that
MVP
you're-
baseball, maybe.
That's actually what I'm thinking. With Swing Swing and the All American Rejects.
That would be 2003 MVP baseball. Is that what it is, Anthony?
I'm checking.
Oh God, please check.
Come on, and tell me.
No,
What?
that's
Right?
that's
Is that-
Smash Mouth.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm thinking the wrong song.
All right, it's in a few games.
Okay.
It's in Burnout 3,
Nope.
MVP Baseball
Yep.
2004,
Oh, 2004. Yeah.
and Gretzky's NHL.
Yeah, that's a good song. That was their only hit. These things just come to me. It might have been the theme
Bondi.
song to "Rescue Me," starring Dennis Leary.
It was. It
Yeah.
was on Rescue Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That theme song should have been Rescue Me.
Here's what I do with a lot of things. I act like I'm unsure of it
But you're positive?
because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Like 98%.
and then once I get more of the facts coming, I'm like, okay, yeah, actually, yeah,
You get pumped that you know.
yeah, exactly. I get pumped. I remember this useless information.
Von Bondi, huh?
The Von Bondies. Something just came up where I don't know if I was reading something online just randomly or if I saw an article about something, but it was with all the information recovered on Osama bin Laden's computer. And have you ever taken a look at anything that was on there?
No.
He had some choice things. Here's some movies he
A lot
had.
of
He
beheading
had
videos, a lot of...
no beheading videos.
Huh.
But he had Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs
Solid.
on there. He had the movie Ants. I was
That's a good
I was
movie.
more of a Bugs Life person myself.
Definitely
but
more
he had
Bugs Life. Ants is pretty funny, though.
Cars, good
Cars,
movie.
great movie.
Chicken Little, never saw that one.
These are on Osama bin Laden's computer.
Yes, he played a lot of Final Fantasy VII.
What if you're just playing video games, you're just playing against Osama bin Laden?
That was the other thing. He had Counter-Strike on Steam. So
So,
for sure, people were playing with Osama bin Laden.
and like sometimes he was on like the counter-terrorist team. Yeah. So like he was
That's
killing his
crazy.
own people.
He was killing his own people. He had episodes of Tom and Jerry.
That'd be a great show.
He downloaded the YouTube video "Charlie Bit My Finger," so he really liked that.
He was afraid that he would attack America so hard that YouTube would disappear and he would never be able to watch
He needed
that.
to watch that video forever. He had an episode of the Mr. Bean Show, 28 crocheting tutorials, including one for an iPod sock. You think he was crocheting? I mean,
he's got to be
I guess-
bored. He's got to be bored in
Yeah.
that cave or wherever he was living. Like,
Oh, he wasn't living
No,
in
he's
a
in that
camping.
compound.
Yeah, he was living in this massive mansion.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't. It's got to be boring. Like,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta
yeah.
Get sick of that. He's got to play Counter Strike against.
I could do it
against
you know?
kids.
If I'm supplied with all of my needs, I could be indoors for 10 years.
Oh, I'd get.
Yeah,
so
you couldn't do it. Anthony,
crazy.
you could do it.
Oh,
we could do
for
it.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
and not
God.
only could we do it, we might prefer it.
We might thrive. That may
You
be
might
our
actually
best.
do this.
Other things he had on there was a lot of clip art, a video called horse_dance. Don't know what that one is. Numerous episodes of a Jackie Chan television show, image files of the Yahoo logo, some funny cat videos, an image of a cute stuffed animal monkey, and a picture labeled booby_2.jpg.
You think that's a picture of a bird?
No, I think it's a picture of a boob.
You think it's just one boob?
Probably it's booby_2. I'm guessing there's an original booby.jpg. And then I don't know how many he had. That one was just pointed out specifically as something that was on there. Booby. I think it's just funny with booby_2.
Like you never imagine him being like a regular guy. Just
I know,
like,
but he
sitting on his
was,
laptop
dude.
watching Ice
I don't know
Age.
if you ever saw pictures of him when he was like chilling in America with his family and stuff in the 70s. He was a normal guy, and he was also like a CIA asset. And then basically, he didn't hate Americans or anything. He hated the government's involvement in Middle Eastern affairs. And,
Yeah,
respect to that.
loved Ice Age and Cars.
Osama would love to have you on the
Charlie
pod.
bit my finger.
Would love to have Bin Laden here in person on the podcast if he's not.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, because he's dead, right? I would have loved to have seen that death footage.
Oh yeah, do you watch that? Do you watch stuff like that?
God. I mean, not to sound like a weirdo, but
You gotta watch.
my favorite subreddit back in the day was Watch People Die.
Oh no, that would. I don't want to see. No, I wouldn't.
You can't watch people die.
No. Like it depends on who. Like I saw the Saddam Hussein video.
Yeah.
Which was kind of weak.
It
That was honestly a weak
It
video.
depends on the context of things, When I'm watching people get blown up, I I don't feel anything for that.
Yeah.
Because they're all labeled. There's a lot of incidents of children getting run over in China.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
And I don't want to see Chinese babies murdered.
I don't want to see that at all.
No. So I don't watch those. I don't watch videos of people, getting their throat slashed by a knife and then, people dancing around and clapping while it happens. I don't watch any of that.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of, people shooting cops shooting civilians.
Oh,
that
right.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like the big news videos I've watched.
Yeah. And I mean, they mainly take place in China, Brazil, Russia,
Yeah.
the shithole countries, as Trump would say. But the thing about Russia is every single Russian has a dash cam, and they all have like high quality video of them hitting people, of people committing insurance fraud. It makes me want to get a dash cam as well, so I can hit people and then share it on the internet for internet points. Like, oh, check out this video of me running over this mother of two in HD.
HD 60 FPS.
Yeah, this is the highest quality video.
It's so
you're gonna
horrible that
find.
that would get you internet points though. But it would. Mm-hmm. Like it for sure would. But
Yeah.
that's like.
We're in the golden age of the internet. I feel like it's only as the world changes, it's only going to get more restrictive. So I feel like right now
For sure.
we're at a good point.
Oh, I guarantee sending emails, because sending a letter is kind of it's definitely gonna go away, I think.
Who sends letters now?
I mean, you get wedding invites and stuff like that.
I haven't been invited to. If anyone wants to invite me to their wedding, I would love to go. if it's in the Los Angeles area or if it's in the Chicago, Illinois area, I would love to attend your wedding.
Weddings are the best. But yeah, but I guarantee one day they're gonna make us pay postage for emails or something like
Really?
that. Yeah.
Right? That's radical. I don't know about that. I just think that we'll have limited access to what we can see on the internet. You know, because China already censors their internet.
Oh yeah, you can't go on Facebook in China. You can't really do anything.
The UK censors porn. You can't go on Pornhub.com over there. That's just what I heard from a friend. Not like I went on Pornhub.com when I was in
Yeah,
London
no
for a
way.
week feeling lonely. Not me. I didn't do that. Somebody else did. And it was not me. But yeah. Now you sent me this article about Oxford banning clapping.
Yeah, I mean, you can't clap. Instead, you gotta just jazz hands.
Jazz hands, which yeah. you guys hear that? No, you can't do that
Oh,
either.
no, yeah, that's right. You can't.
You can literally just wave your hands. And that's not a sign of approval.
Is that because it's like ableist or something?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. Here's a little
Yeah,
excerpt.
it's just like, come on.
First of all, the article opens up with the great line, "Hold your applause, please." Perfect.
Clever.
The University of Oxford has voted to nix clapping in favor of silent jazz hands at their future commencement ceremonies to show solidarity with the hearing impaired. Okay. First of all, if I was hearing impaired and I see everyone around me doing jazz hands, I'm thinking, oh, wait, are they making fun of me? Because I can't hear well? They didn't even say, I mean, they say hearing impaired, which, you know, yeah, there's going to be some deaf people, some people who are hard of hearing, but why?
Yeah, but
I feel like that's a valid question. Why?
Also, it's not like you're hiding your hands hitting each other. There's
Right.
still a visual element to it.
Yes. You know, imagine you graduating from Oxford, top of your class, Tom Kelly, and then just silence. You see 1,000 morons in the audience waving
Exactly.
at you.
Like, yeah, imagine going to like a Bears game and everybody,
Yeah.
like a good play.
Touchdown Bears.
That's just so off-putting. Like, what?
It's never gonna, like, I get that you want to be inclusive, and being inclusive is good, but there are limits to it. You know, to say you cannot clap because some people can't hear it. Okay, well, I feel bad that they can't hear it. I'm still going to clap.
Yeah. And they can also clap. They can see what we're doing.
yeah.
And also, like,
Yeah, it's like they're not allowed to clap because we're clapping.
we're not allowed
and they
to hear.
can't hear it.
We're
so
not allowed to hear claps
they get
because
so
they
pissed
can't.
off. Like, oh.
I wish everybody was doing jazz
Yeah,
hands.
I wish if I can't clap, nobody can clap. That's the way it should.
It's just crazy.
It is crazy. So shout out to Oxford for being absolutely ridiculous. Bad people. I would never want my child to go to that university
Oh, I would be clapping so much.
if they got into Oxford.
Yeah, I'd walk around campus just clapping, high-fiving people who are doing jazz hands.
Why jazz hands though?
For honestly, that's more.
I'd rather do the snapping,
That's noise.
but it's quieter noise.
Yeah, no noise.
All right, then how about just everyone just does like,
How about no one goes to anything, so nobody has to clap? Like, how do you get excited?
I mean, I'm not a parent, but if I had a child graduating, you know, with 2,000 other kids, there's no way I want to go to their ceremony, right? What a waste of time. Maybe that's just me being cynical.
Yeah, you
but
got to go support.
I mean, it's like, look, I love you. You did a good job in school. I know because I paid for it. And now you're graduating. Great job. I don't want to sit for 4 hours in some cramped room to see you on stage for 6 seconds shaking somebody's hand. I feel like if I'm the child, I go, you know, that's reasonable. You don't got to go. But, you know, that's just me. Some people are going to be like, yeah, I want you there, mom and dad.
I would go, especially if it was there. I would clap too.
Would you want to sit through that?
Yeah.
I mean, your
Well, 'cause it's
parents
like
probably-
a once in a.
You
it's like a
graduated
once in a-
college though,
yeah.
right?
Well, well, we had a smaller one for our department, and then like the big whole
What department was that? Ugly students.
yeah pass with
The
flying
University of Illinois Ugly Student Class of 2014.
colors. No, the theater department, and we had like a little one with like I don't know however many people were that like graduated with us, and then
More or
that's
less
what
than
we-
500.
Oh, less. For way less. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Then that's probably done in like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. So there was a small one where
That
we
was
actually
not
walked
bad.
the stage, and then the big one, only like the doctorate people walked the stage. That was at the basketball stadium, and then yeah, that wasn't everybody walking the stage. That would have been like so many people. But then there was a speech by Mayor Daley's brother.
That's who they got?
Yeah, but he
couldn't
was
get somebody cooler?
He was in the White House at the time. I forget what exact position he was.
I would want like an actor.
John Daly.
The golfer?
I'd rather have John Daly than Mayor Daley's brother.
Who were some famous people that went to U of I?
Hugh Hefner.
That would have been cool for a commencement speech.
Yeah.
Rip.
Right? Roger Ebert.
Also, okay, pick someone who's alive.
That went to Illinois. Ang Lee.
Ang Lee, director.
Directed, yeah. Nick Offerman.
Okay, that would have been a good commencement speech.
Yeah, he actually came and like spoke to the theater department, I think the next year, but it wasn't for graduation. It was just like,
Just to come
just
to
like
speak?
a come hang out, yeah.
Did you get to meet anyone like that? Who came to your theater?
Just Donald Logue and Renee
Oh,
from
yeah.
True Blood.
Donald Logue. I guess that's the best they could do down there at U of I,
Yeah.
Champaign, Urbana. Don't send your kids there.
No one that awesome.
How much money did that cost to go there?
It was like $30,000 I think for all 4 years, maybe a little less than that.
For all 4 years, $30,000?
Yeah,
That seems really cheap.
it was in state. It's definitely more out of state.
What's 30 divided by 4? $7,000 a year, basically?
Yeah, ish.
Is that... what?
That's not right.
That can't be
Swear.
right.
That's not right.
I'm not lying to you. For in-state, I mean, yeah.
Okay. You didn't have any financial help or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly, but not that much. And then also,
Anthony, you looking it up? Yeah.
and then also, I had like a little bit of a like money off for grades,
Yeah.
but
You were a good student?
yeah,
I didn't know that. I would never
my
guess
nickname was Poindexter.
that. Anthony?
So
That's
in state is $15,058 per year.
Right. So, wait.
what's
Oh, wait. I get it. You went to school in 1973.
yeah, yeah.
Where it was... No.
Tom is
inflation.
70-year-old man.
Tom,
It was like it was like 30,000
think
for all 4 years.
That was from 2016 to 2017. In-state tuition was $15,000.
and when did you start going there?
06.
2006?
Yeah.
There's no way it was, almost $10,000 less per year then. I think you're getting a bit confused.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I was still paying back the loans, but when they started, it was like 30,000.
I think Anthony's going to find out the real answer. And then you can't call yourself Poindexter anymore because you're really bad at math.
Yeah,
You're horrible with numbers.
you're the first one that even acknowledged my Poindexter nickname right now, just there.
Oh, you gave that nickname to
Yeah,
yourself?
self-given.
Did you really give that nickname to yourself? I gave myself a nickname in 5th grade. I told people to start calling me J Stowe. There were too many Justins. There were 2 Justins. I'm going to just call me J Stowe.
And it stuck. I mean, it's easy.
It's a good nickname. So
Like most people call me Tom Kelly. Nobody really just calls me Tom. It's either Tom.
I just call you Tom.
You do. It's rare.
I throw TK.
Yeah.
around.
TK a lot.
TK.
T-Kel. Tom, like mostly Tom Kelly.
Tom
Like
Thumb.
it's one word. Tom Thumb, yeah.
I like that
For my
one.
gardening.
Yeah. Not because you look like a thumb.
Well, also because I kind of look like a thumb.
No, you don't. You're a very handsome man. Letting the hair grow,
Yeah, why not?
because why not? Right? I don't think you should cut your hair all of 2020.
I might not.
Prove a point.
We'll see where it
To
goes.
people like me who say you can't do it.
The amount of people that think I'm Jewish because I have longer hair now is like astounding.
That's an advantage out here.
I know, right? Just go with it, right?
Yeah. You got to learn some Jewish phrases.
Shabbat shalom.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Just say it. Hey, Tom, Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, it sounds appropriate.
I mean, Shalom's like hello, right?
Yeah, sure. If you use it like that.
How else do you use it?
L'chaim. That's like cheers.
I once wrote down a joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was an idea for a joke with the words bar exam and bar mitzvah. Like, you need to pass your bar exam in order to have a bar mitzvah. But it was, like I said, it was an idea for a joke. It was not at all fleshed out. I just thought the 2 words together could be funny. If anyone's got a good Jewish joke, I'd love to hear it. Send me next week. Tom, I want you to write down your 5 best Jewish jokes. Anthony, I want you to give me 5 good Chinese jokes. I feel like you can make fun of Chinese people still and get away with it.
Yeah, talk to what's his name? The guy that just got kicked off SNL.
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis, yeah. Talk to him, see how that worked.
What did he say though?
I mean,
a lot of racist stuff.
Yeah, it was on his.
He
podcast.
said legit racist things.
Well, like
kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know, like the MSG stereotype and what else?
Is that not true?
It's not true.
Oh, I don't really eat Chinese food though, so I can't attest to the taste of it because the stereotype is it tastes good because they put MSG in it.
Yeah, and MSG, like they say that it's bad for you, but it's really not.
Okay, so he said that. That's not terrible.
No, but
he also did like a Chinese voice.
You have to listen to the clip.
And,
It's rough. It's things that you would
rough.
hear like the racist kids from your high school say.
Okay,
Like,
is he throwing out slurs?
I think he did.
He might have.
Did he say beep?
Yeah, I think he hard beeped.
I mean,
Did he?
it's not that bad though. Like, come on.
I think this whole cancel culture thing is stupid.
Unbelievable. It's so
Like,
dumb.
it's good to call people out on their shit, you know, if they do something wrong.
Yeah.
But to be like, okay, you're canceled now. You're never going to have any sort of career ever again. That's kind of ridiculous for things they say.
Oh, it's over the top.
Yeah.
and then
it's
those
unbelievable.
same people are like, "Oh, free speech."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like,
also while saying, I hate white men. They're all in
Yeah.
the same breath.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, his career is kind of ruined now because he had Saturday Night Live and no one knew who the guy was until he got kicked off of Saturday Night Live.
That's true. It helped him out.
Maybe.
I guess my original point was, and certainly not in Los Angeles where it's a very diverse place, but if you're just chilling with some people in a bar somewhere in the Midwest, you can make a few good Chinese jokes and no one's going to say anything.
Oh, nobody will bat an eye.
Nobody will bat an eye. Whereas if you make jokes about black people, people are going to look at you a bit differently. Now, they still might not say anything, but you know, they'll be like, should he really be saying that?
Yeah.
But if you say it about the Chinese, you're going to get laughs.
big laugh.
Yeah. You're going to get a lot of laughs. I mean, as kids, you know, the whole me Chinese, me play joke. Me go pee pee in your Coke. I don't know where it came from. I just knew it was funny. Like,
yeah, where did that actually come?
I have no idea. I heard it in 2nd grade.
Yeah, so I heard, around then.
That was like my comedy awakening. I was a very straight-laced boy. I had these 2 kids come up to me in 2nd grade in my class. And they go, "Hey, Justin, how many balls do you have?" And, you know, I sat there and I thought about it, like counting all of like the baseballs, every type of ball I had at home. And I'm like, I don't know, like 19. And they started dying laughing. And I was so confused. I'm like, what's funny about that? And they didn't tell me. And then later that day, they told me that, you know, balls meant, you know, you're nuts. And I'm like, oh, so the answer's 2. Got it. You'll never fool me on that one again.
Since the answer's 21, including the other 19 I got at home.
That would have been funny. But I wasn't there yet. I was at that juvenile humor.
Yeah.
Right there in 2nd grade.
Me Chinese, me played. What did a Chinese guy pee in someone's Coke one time and then it made the news? And
I don't know. I think it was funny because it's like, you know, bad English, me Chinese, and then me play joke.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a funny rhyme.
It is a funny rhyme. You know, it's not appropriate, I guess, but you know.
You know, you could get canceled for saying that nowadays. Back then.
# cancel Justin for saying that joke. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And then in 2nd grade, I called the teacher mommy twice.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing. But
What happened? What was the fallout there?
there wasn't any fallout. You know, I just kind of owned it. Like, yep, I called her mommy. It was an accident. Stop laughing at me.
So everybody did laugh.
Oh,
Everyone
for sure.
noticed.
For sure. And you know what? They were right to laugh. You can laugh at other people when they mess up. It's okay.
Oh yeah, when people like fall down, it's hilarious.
I got a kid expelled in 2nd grade.
Oh,
He was a bad kid. He was a bad boy. He was already on thin ice.
in 2nd grade.
2nd grade. There was this kid, and he, like I said, he was already on thin ice for a lot of things. Within the first week of my class, another kid had to be transferred out because he was being bullied so relentlessly by this kid. So here's what happened. We were standing in line to come back in from recess, and he cut me. And, you know, that's a big no-no. When you're 8 years old, you don't get cut. And I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, "You cut me." And without hesitation, he kicked me in my mouth. He was always talking about how he did karate and stuff, and he kicked me right in the mouth. And, you know, I like touched my mouth, and I was bleeding, and I just got pissed off, and I punched him in the stomach a bunch, and he was on the ground, and he got sent to the principal office. He got, you know, like in elementary school, I'm not sure if you had anything like this, but we had, in 2nd grade, we had sticks, like green, you're good, yellow, you're bad. You're like, yellow's warning, and then red, you know, you're in trouble, sent to the principal's office. So he got double red sticks, which is the worst you could get.
Ooh.
I stayed at green, and he got expelled from the school because that was like the last straw.
The last stick.
That was
aggressive.
the last stick. And funnily enough, since I remember everyone I've ever met, he was in a community college class of mine when we were, you know, 18. He was in a film class, and, you know, I recognized him right away. He didn't remember me at all, and I didn't say anything. When I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
you should have kicked him in the mouth at the end of class.
You think I should just beat him up out of nowhere?
Boot him in the mouth.
Then
Yeah.
I'm charged as an adult for assault and battery.
That's how Justin went to jail.
Worth
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, that was a weird coincidence, and he seemed like a pretty well-adjusted adult, so that was good. That he,
So you helped his life out by getting expelled.
yeah, I think I
in
turned his
2nd
life
grade.
around.
Yeah. It was an awakening call. Wake up call.
It was a wake up call for him and for me sexually. No, I'm kidding.
Move out of the way when someone's kicking you.
I mean, he didn't even give me a chance to react, though. I just tapped him on the shoulder. I said that, and then he kicked me in my mouth, straight in the mouth. It was, I guess,
That's a good kick, though.
that's what I was thinking, you know. But he did martial arts.
I mean, still, that's impressive.
I did martial arts a little bit.
Never did.
I did Taekwondo. I think it's all a scam. You know, what kid's going to do Taekwondo from the age of 5 and then they're a black belt by the age of 13? I'm kicking that kid's ass 100% of the time.
You were a black belt?
No.
Oh.
I made it up to brown belt, which is after brown belt, then there's like, you know, I haven't done Taekwondo in like 20 years, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But after brown belt, there's like a red belt, and then there's a red and black belt, and then you have a few stages of that before you hit your first black belt.
A lot of belts.
It's a lot of belts, but the point is, I was a brown belt when I was like 10, which is pretty high up, but I was 10. Who am I going to scare in a fight?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I mean, and it's super expensive, and, you know, the first time you do it, when you go from like your white belt to your yellow belt ceremony and you have to break the board,
Yeah.
I broke the board, no problem. This other kid, he whiffed on breaking his board, but what I saw was the teacher, I almost called him Senor.
Sensei?
Sensei.
I don't.
Isn't it sensei?
I don't remember if it was sensei for Taekwondo or not, but his last name was Chang. But he snapped the board himself with his hands.
So
when the kid missed.
So the kid whiffed.
The kid whiffed and he
broke
snapped it. So I'm like, wait a second, did he do that on mine too? I made contact with it, but he's snapping it back.
Oh, yeah,
this
for
whole thing's
sure.
a sham.
I always thought that they were kind of split in the middle, like
Like pre-broken.
Yeah.
So
Or
you
like halfway broke. So
Well,
you
that
can
would be
just-
tough to do with wood because it would splinter and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm saying maybe like halfway, like so you don't have to break the whole thing.
I get what you're saying. How do you do that?
I don't know, with a little sawzall.
Little elbow grease,
Yeah.
some determination.
Yeah.
Sawzall.
You know?
But yeah, you never did any martial arts?
No, never.
Coward. I would kill you in a fight. The things I learned there as a 9-year-old, they stuck with me. Actually, I could still kick pretty high. I could probably kick you in the head.
Yeah? I would move. I would get you expelled.
Well, if you didn't move, if you had your back turned to me, I could kick you in the back of the head, I think.
Be unnecessary, but all right.
I think I could. I don't know. Is that tough to do? I feel like maybe that's not very tough to do.
I mean, that's a high kick. Right?
I really don't know anymore. I once tried to do a high kick as an adult. Not an adult, like a 17-year-old. And I really tried my hardest. And as I did it, I lost my footing and I slammed my head on the ground. And it really hurt. So,
well, yeah.
If I'm going to attempt a high kick again, I'm going to be well prepared. I'm going to wear a helmet just in case.
Smart.
Thank you.
You don't want to hurt your head, your own head, kicking someone else in the head.
I got to go to Ikea this weekend.
What are you going to get?
I don't know.
Just to get the meatballs?
I need a new shower curtain. That place is just such an adventure, though.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, you love it?
Yeah, it's fun.
I would love things so much more if it didn't include the traffic of getting there.
True. I would also like it if somebody would just set up. It's like if someone could set up my apartment like Ikea. Their setups are great.
I feel like they used to be kind of a joke back in the day. Like, oh, Ikea, that's where the cheap shit is.
Yeah.
But like it's still pretty cheap now, but some of the stuff is like pretty quality.
It takes forever.
I think most of my things are from Ikea.
Yeah.
I don't build it though. I have a person for that. My girlfriend. She builds it. Oh, me? Nah, I don't get my hands dirty. I do the other stuff. Which one's mine?
Oh, they're both gone. Oh, the full one. I finished mine.
Ooh, I think I was sipping on. Oh wait, no. Oh no,
I was
definitely mine.
Yeah.
But yeah. You take the time to build the things. I never really built anything. I kind of assembled a bookshelf once. I had some help.
Those are the ones that take forever. Are the ones with
that one was easy because that was like 5 pieces. Of
the one
wood.
Like a bookshelf, but like with the divider in the middle, so it's like double.
It's just like a 3. Yeah, it was like a 3 shelf book thing, 3 bookshelf thing, 3 shelves of books.
Boogs.
But just going there, I mean, the food's pretty good too.
That's all I can say. Yeah, people get
solid.
the meatballs there,
and it's cheap.
Yeah,
So cheap.
If I was homeless, 100% living inside of an Ikea.
It's like $1.25 for breakfast at Ikea.
What do you
breakfast.
get? You get sausage and eggs?
really.
You get like sausage,
Banger in the mouth?
eggs, and I think some potato of some sort.
That's a good deal. But they probably don't serve it all day. Or do they?
I think it's just breakfast hours, but it's kind of like extended. I think it ends at 11 or some shit.
I'm a big drink connoisseur, and they have like this lingonberry.
Ooh, love the lingon.
I hate it.
What's a lingonberry?
Really?
Yeah, I hate it. I don't know. That was the thing. I don't know what it is. I assume it's Swedish.
It's a red Swedish berry. Yeah.
And I like berries, and it did not taste good.
What is a Swedish fish flavor?
Red.
Red, yeah.
Just red.
Red number 40.
Yeah, red flavor. I like Swedish fish.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't like lingonberry drink.
I mean, I'm gonna try it out just to hate it.
But also, it's easy to steal from Ikea, if anyone's wondering. Not that I've done it. Not that I've
depending on what you're trying to
taken
steal,
chocolate bars.
you just walk out with a table.
No. I mean, like, food items.
Yeah.
I don't know. I shouldn't confess all of these alleged crimes.
Kids are gonna do it. They're gonna be looking out for you when you go.
They're not gonna recognize me. I'm gonna change up my whole look.
Wear Groucho Marx glasses and a nose, and
I'm just gonna shave my head and I don't know, break my kneecaps and be a little bit shorter. They're gonna have no idea who I am.
So there's no kicking in the head for a while then.
I'm not kicking anyone. You're gonna get these hands, and that's it. But anywho, moving on.
But you digress.
I do digress. Tom sent me a bunch of these news articles to look at, and
I mean, they're kind of funny stories.
I looked at some. This one, I mean, the headline is fantastic. She says she married a pirate's ghost, and she wants you to stop calling her crazy.
Yeah, this lady just married a ghost.
Let's read here. Amanda beep. No, I'm kidding. I can say her name. It's in a news article. Amanda. First of all, what is her name? Large Teague. is her last name.
Well, Teague was the pirate. Was the pirate's
That's the pirate's name?
Yeah.
Her name was Amanda Large.
Yeah.
Amanda, look, I will pay for your fees if you want to get a legal name change. Amanda Large Teague was meditating the first time she says she met the ghost of a 300-year-old Haitian pirate. Okay, so he's Haitian. So he's speaking like Haitian, which is like a mix of French and a bunch of other things. How could she understand him? Amanda, there's already holes in your story. She thought he was rude to interrupt her solitude, so she told him to leave. Then he showed up again. This ghost pirate's got some chutzpah.
I mean, so does she. She just tells a ghost to go away, unfazed.
That's true.
A ghost just walks up and she's like, "Hey, bud,
Hey, get out of here.
I'm relaxing
I'm
over
meditating.
here. Go away, like leave me
You
alone."
damn Haitian. How'd she know he was Haitian right away? The third time he visited, Teague of Belfast. Oh, she's from Belfast. Okay, she's Irish. Fuck her. She said she decided to talk with him, okay? After she communicated with the ghost for several months, Teague said she became convinced he was Jack Teague. What? Why does that sentence read so weird? After she communicated with the ghost for several months, Teague said she became convinced he was Jack Teague, who she later claimed had inspired the character of Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Say Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean, yeah.
Okay. Good to know I'm not in the minority on this one. Oh, and then this is great. It says in parentheses right after that sentence, experts challenge these assertions. Who are the experts?
Who are the experts
The
of
ghost
pirate
experts?
ghosts?
Yeah.
Everyone, just any person.
My name is Timothy McVeigh, no relation to the Oklahoma City bomber, and I'm an expert in Haitian ghosts, and I challenge these assertions.
Yeah.
Come on. Teague's beliefs, which fall under the umbrella of New Age spirituality, test the boundaries of what types of faith people in Western... Okay, so it kind of just moves away from the story here.
Tom, what kind of news articles
It comes
are you...
back.
Yeah, how are you finding these articles, though?
I don't know. Actually, they're just the ones that pop up.
This one's from the Washington Post.
I like to read like odd stories like that.
Are you a big
Teague
news
told
guy?
the Washington Post that she started exploring spirituality after her three-month-old son Thomas died of sudden infant death syndrome, aka SIDS. Well, that's sad.
So
Yeah.
she's just
She's-
like coping with it in a really
yeah.
weird way.
Yeah.
I wish you told me that part first. I wouldn't have read
Okay,
the
but it was
story.
years before.
Yeah.
Still
this
trauma.
This is 2010, and her little boy died.
Yeah.
And then she started seeing ghosts.
And dating
Haitian
them.
ghosts. at that.
Dating
Why
them.
Haitian? Why does she say he's Haitian? Why?
Maybe that's what he told her. They talked for 7 months. I mean, that had to come up.
Okay, but the thing is, it's not real. So this is her own creation. This is her Haitian creation. And then she took his last name.
No, they fully got married, and then
They got married in
also,
2018.
It's a sad ending. They
And then they got separated.
it was a rough marriage.
Wait, is Belfast in Ireland or is that Scotland?
I think it's Scotland.
Ireland. Is it Scotland?
Oh, we got two
I don't know.
differentiating opinions here. Belfast.
Pretty sure it's Ireland.
Anthony.
It is in the Republic of Ireland.
Okay. Thank God. I hate being wrong. Here's a headline from an article. Love is dead. Woman divorces 300-year-old pirate ghost husband.
Clever title.
Teague told the Post she knows people call her crazy. She's aware some speculate she's schizophrenic. But, she said, people around the world put their faith in seemingly unlikely stories every day. Okay, I can agree with that. But also, I could go out tomorrow and say, good news. I just married this ghost from the 1500s, and I love her, and she loves me. And I would be featured in newspapers and on television, on the local news.
Yeah.
For sure, I would. Because you can be as nuts as you want, and people like to see it. People like to laugh at people.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
No one's supportive of this woman's marriage with her Haitian.
Yeah, nobody. People like to know that they're not as nuts as other people.
Yeah,
out there.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, that's what it is. They're like, who?
They're like, okay, when
I
people,
thought I was nuts. Look at this psycho bitch.
like when people die, the first question is, oh no, how? And then the second question is, how old? Just to make sure.
well,
like,
I don't think it has anything to do with people that think someone else is crazy.
okay, well then maybe no.
But yeah, people are morbid in general. That's why I like watching people die in videos, because I like to see it.
Yeah.
I like to see how people die. Yeah, when someone dies,
First
I
question.
feel like it shouldn't be rude to ask, well, how do they die?
Yeah, and then how old? Just to make sure, like, okay, they were way older, so probably won't happen to me, or like this might. I don't know.
I had a karaoke regular. He just died
Oh,
on
really?
Thanksgiving. Yeah, he was 79, lung cancer.
Oh, all right.
He had no idea. He used to smoke forever ago. He stopped, and the last few times at karaoke, he was like, my back hurts. I've been having really bad back pain, and that's a sign. And then he went to the doctor, found out stage 4 lung cancer.
Wow.
I was like, he's not going to make it through the year, and he didn't. He died on Thanksgiving.
Wow, that's so sad.
It is really sad. He was a Oscar winner as well.
No, the guy who worked on Jaws?
Yes.
Dude, that guy
Oh,
was
really?
so fucking nice.
He was such a cool dude.
He did like special
Yeah.
effects, right?
Yeah, he did special effects.
Yeah, on Jaws.
On Jaws. He won the Oscar for Terminator 2.
That's awesome.
He was so cool. Fuck, man.
Such
that
a cool
sucks.
guy. I know.
What a
Rest in
bummer.
peace, Gene. Yeah, he was like, he would carry around in his jacket pocket a picture of him from the 50s, and he was a greaser, and he was like 16. So funny. So he was like in special effects. His dad did the same thing, but growing up, he had no idea who his dad was. He just fell into
way.
the same field as him. Yeah.
And then did he meet his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and now his son does the same thing as well. So, yeah, it was sad to
Yeah, it's a
hear about
bummer.
it. I know, and I didn't get any information on like a wake or anything, so I couldn't even go pay my damn respects to the man.
Gene, love you.
Pour one out for Gene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
79. Yeah, that's sad.
yeah. He was singing a lot of doo-wop, which he was pretty good at that. He was okay at that. When I first met him, he had just started singing, and it was also a sad story. He started singing. His wife had recently died, and so he was just gonna like go out. He was doing karaoke probably 7 days a week.
Yeah.
At different places. So he was a cool dude, and he wasn't a very good singer, but you know, it's something he liked doing.
Why not? Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, man. He published books as well.
This guy kills it.
Now, I mean, I have no reason to not think he's telling me the truth, but you know, he like hung out with Black Panthers in the 60s, and I don't know, he was just like this really cool old man.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. Rip to the legend.
He had fun, though.
Oh yeah.
In life.
Like that's the thing you can take solace in. Like he had a long life. He did a lot of shit, and
Yeah.
you know, he wasn't a religious man by any means, but you know, if there is any sort of after thing, he's with his wife now.
Yeah.
It's maybe a comforting
Good for
thought.
Gene. Yeah.
Good for Gene. Yeah. Solid guy. And I never got a picture with him. I got a picture with him and his Oscar, but I never got a picture with him. Oh well. See you in the next one, friendo. You ever see No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, great movie.
Friendo.
Yeah.
Did you like how it ended?
Yeah. I actually don't even remember how it ended.
So then why the fuck did you say that you liked how it ended?
Because I remember liking it. Wait, he dies, yeah? Spoiler alert.
I think it's implied that he's going to die.
Yeah.
But he gets in that car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he walks off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great movie.
It is a
He's
really
so
good movie.
fucking good.
That's the Coen Brothers, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
That is a really good movie.
They hit on almost all their movies. I
They
think
really
I've seen. I haven't seen all of them, but I don't think I've seen a bad one by them.
Yeah, they really do. They're great.
Fargo,
Raising Arizona.
Raising It, hilarious.
I think
That's the
their,
thing.
first
They do
one.
like comedy good. They do everything well.
Yeah, they really do.
Shout out Coen Brothers. I would love to be in one of your movies. I don't want you on the pod. Just put me in a movie with a little speaking part. What's the minimum you get? Like say I'm a non-union guy and I say 3 words in a movie. How much money am I getting?
So
I don't know.
once you say the lines in the movie, like you have to fill out like a SAG card. So that's how you get into. That's how you get
Okay, that
put
makes
into
sense.
SAG.
Yeah.
But you'd get like SAG minimum for the day. Let me look that up.
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
that SAG
probably like
minimum?
1,600 now. No.
You think?
Not 1,000.
No, even 1,600 a day.
Yeah. It's probably like that. Something like that.
SAG, AFTRA. And what are the requirements for that? I've heard before, like, you need to say like 3 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain amount. It's
And that's it.
$630 per day.
Ooh, 630. Okay.
Not as good as 1,600, but I would still take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
I read online somewhere where someone's advice was, if you're ever working as an extra on a movie and someone with a speaking role interacts with you in any way, just say something. Because, I mean,
They'll get so mad at you if you do.
maybe.
They would.
But also, you know, if they say, oh, hey, how you doing? Great, thanks, you. That's it. And then maybe they keep it in. Maybe you get that money.
Yeah. Well, they would not keep it in for a fact. If the lead comes up to you and says something, they make you not reply, even if it's something that you should reply to. They just make.
I would reply
don't say
anyway.
anything.
I would take my chances.
And then afterwards, they'll like loop in someone else just being like,
I would
I'm
show
doing
them
fine,
what
thanks."
an asset I could be in these three words. Nice day, huh? Yes, sir. Thank you. That's it. Like, oh, now that man, he's got potential.
No, I had a buddy I worked with at Walmart, actually.
Expose him. What's his name?
I forget his name. This was like 7 years ago. But he was in Fight Club, and he got into SAG from that movie. He was just an extra in one of those scenes where they're like fighting outside one of the bars. And he like said something funny, and the director liked it. And it's like, okay, yeah, say it again next take. And
That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying.
awesome.
yeah.
The director, David Fincher,
Yeah.
good director as well.
Great director. Yeah.
He did 7.
It's a great movie.
It's one of my favorite movies.
7?
Yeah.
And
It's
you-
one of those movies where if I see any part of it, I have to sit down and watch the rest of it.
That is a great movie.
It really is.
Brad Pitt. God damn, that's a hot man, right?
That's just great.
He's a
He's
beautiful
in both of those movies. Yeah.
And he's
Oh, yeah,
very
he
talented.
is. Yeah, he's gorgeous, and he's a great actor.
Yeah. Just a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. I would love to be friends with Bradley Pitt. You think it's Bradley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
right?
gotta be, right?
It has to be.
Could be Bradford. Bradford Pitt. I wonder if Pitt is his
Bradford.
like full last name, if he shortened it.
William
No, it is Pitt. It is Pitt.
Bradley Pitt.
Billy Pitt.
Yeah, Billy Pitt.
Billy Pitt. He'd have a very different career.
He would. His career would be in the pits.
He's from Iowa, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was a more southern boy. Got that a little bit of that twang. in
He's
his
from
voice.
Iowa, like Ashton Kutcher.
Kutcher for sure is from Iowa.
Yeah.
He's also a twin
How about that
of a much uglier brother.
How about that
right?
murder?
Wait 1 second.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. You were way off.
Hey.
He got that twang. What murder?
The one. So Ashton Kutcher was dating that girl. Was dating some girl. And,
Mila Kunis.
Okay, before that, like way before that.
Demi Moore.
They were going to they were supposed to go to an award show, and he like went to her apartment to pick her up because she wasn't like answering her phone. So he went and he like looked, like knocked, no one answered. He looked in the window, and he just saw, like, he thought it looked like wine was spilled all over, and that she had like been drinking and then like ditched him. So he left and went to this whatever party.
Was she an actor?
No. And then
looking it
turns out she got just murdered. He just had to testify in the in the court in the trial.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty nuts. It's
And
crazy.
he was like a serial killer, right?
Oh,
yeah. He killed
like
somebody. He killed somebody in Illinois, in Glenview.
It's like a string
That's
of
where
killings.
he's from. Yeah, I just found it. Michael Thomas, and then some sort of weird Italian last name, Gargiulo. Gargazano. He's a convicted serial killer, moved to California in the 90s, and has been nicknamed the Hollywood Ripper. Great nickname.
Yeah,
Solid
that's a cool nickname if you're a serial killer. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Remember the band Jesse and the Rippers from Full House?
great band.
They fucking blew. They were so bad at music. And Jesse was just so determined to be like a star musically, When the reality is he's just handsome. Like, just be handsome. Don't be bad at music. Just be good at being handsome. But anyway,
Maybe that's why they only performed in the house. Yeah, it's nuts.
This guy's...
It killed somebody in Glenview. Randomly.
On February 21st, 2001, he stabbed Ashley Ellerin 47 times.
That's a lot.
To death in her home in Hollywood. Where's Ashton Kutcher come into play here? Ellerin had planned dinner, then drinks with Ashton Kutcher. Actor Ashton Kutcher. Can you say that 5 times fast? Actor Ashton Kutcher.
Actor Ashton Kutcher.
You got to say it faster than that.
Actor Ashton Kutcher. I can't.
Yeah, that's a new tongue twister.
Actor Ashton Kutcher.
You learn something every week on the show, folks. And this week, please take away the fact that actor Ashton Kutcher is in fact a tongue twister.
Actor Ashton Kutcher.
On December 1st, you can't say 2005, huh? It just has to be 2005.
Yeah. I mean, you could say 2005 if you want to sound weird about it.
It does sound weird. He stabbed his neighbor to death at her home in El Monte, California. She was stabbed 17 times. Then he got real bold in 2008. He attempted to murder his neighbor, which if you're going to kill somebody, don't kill your neighbor.
You're going to get caught.
You're going to get got.
Yeah.
He got got.
Yeah.
She fought him off, and then his blood was found matching at the scene.
And he didn't even kill her?
He didn't even kill her. If
you're going to kill your neighbor, you're going to have to just kill your neighbor. You can't just like almost kill your neighbor and think you're going to get away.
He told the authorities in the LA County Jail that just because 10 women were killed does not mean that he murdered anyone. And his DNA was present. Does not mean that he murdered anyone.
It's just the bad coincidences.
Media dubbed him the Hollywood Ripper as well as the Chiller Killer. I don't really understand
Way
that
worse
one.
name.
I like Hollywood Ripper.
Hollywood Ripper is fantastic. Pre-trial was June 9th, 2017. Shout out to my aunt. Her birthday's June 9th. After delays, his trial began on May 2nd. In May 2019, Ashton Kutcher testified about the crimes. What's he going to testify to? Like, I was dating this girl and she got stabbed 47 times.
Well, what happened? Because he went to go pick her up from her house.
Oh, and he saw
looked
the blood.
He looked in the window and he thought it was like thought it was red wine.
He thought there was just red wine all over her body and clothes and carpet and hardwood flooring. I think Ashton's in on it. Allegedly. I think that he's in on it.
Do you think Ashton is the Hollywood
Can you
Ripper?
allegedly think something?
Yes.
Here's what I think allegedly.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
I don't think it does. Because you're saying...
You allegedly think. So, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but not much. I'm like...
You can't say you allegedly think so.
Right. I can say Ashton Kutcher knew that this woman was going to get murdered. Allegedly.
Yes.
I can say that. I can't say. I think allegedly that he knew. On October 18th, 2019, a jury recommended the death penalty after several hours of deliberation. Well, rip, dude. I would love to see a picture of him. I think I'm going to try to find one. I just want to see what he looks like. Michael,
this murderer guy?
What's this? Michael Gorgonzola? He's got such a weird last name. I'm not very good with these Italian last names. L'Italiano. Michael Guajulago. Michael Garfunkel. Gargiulo. They always end in a vowel. That's how you know. Yeah. That's how you can spot them from a mile away.
And a vowel.
Oh, here it is. Michael Gargiulo. Picture of him. Ooh, he is. Yep, that's one I saw too, Anthony. Look up on the screen there.
Oh, yeah.
Very bald.
No, that guy is a serial killer.
For sure, he's a serial killer.
I didn't even need to know that he murdered people to just know that he's a serial killer. Fully. That guy's scary looking.
He is scary looking. Here's a picture of him and Ashton Kutcher.
They're hanging out.
with the mustache. Not a good look for him.
Wait, when did this murder take place?
Well, he killed...
a while ago.
The girlfriend in, I think it said 2002, and his last attempted murder was 2008.
Okay, but still, say you were going off 2008.
Yeah.
This guy's in court.
Right? 11 years later?
11 years
Well, I think
later.
No, I think it took a while to catch him, right? No? Oh, no, I guess
he was elusive?
No, I guess he was a lot. Yeah, because he moved.
Well, no, because the
moved to
last thing
Chicago?
that happened was he attempted to kill the neighbor, and then he was caught.
Yeah, but didn't he get it? I think he, left town or something. He,
That's always a good move.
Well, I mean, if you try to kill somebody,
All right, you're free to go. Immediately moves. That's an innocent man right there.
Yeah.
God bless him.
just because 10 people were killed and my blood was there doesn't mean that I killed them.
I wonder if we could get a Skype interview with him from the big house.
Think he has access to that?
Probably, right? Inmates should be able to have access to Skype.
No, not that guy. He should have no access.
Wow, he's not going to kill anyone.
Yeah, but
It looks like he only tried to kill women, just from what I saw.
So we're safe.
Yeah, exactly. We're safe. If he wants to try to kill me, good luck, Michael. I could kick you in the head if I really tried. Might pull a hammy in the process, but I'm doing it. You're going to look like a fool.
Worth it. Wear your helmet, though, so you don't,
Yeah. That's just good life advice. Wear your helmet.
Always.
Always wear a helmet.
I never wore my helmet when I was riding a bike.
When in doubt, helmet out, right? When falling off your trike, get on that bike and wear a helmet. That's just a rhyme I made up. It's not very thought out, but
You'll work on it.
Yeah, I'll work on a lot of new sayings for next week. Just things that I think I can bring into the everyday vernacular.
Yeah, just start it here.
Yeah, we're going to start some new sayings next week. Absolutely. I want to start some new stereotypes. Like, you're giving me this Italian stare. It doesn't mean anything, but it's funny to
that's
say.
good. That's good, though. It's effective.
Don't look at me with those Italian eyes, you know?
That sounds like a Dean Martin song.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, you're giving me that Slavic attitude that I do not appreciate. I don't know. Well,
I think that
we'll flesh it out.
we'll conjure up some stuff.
We will. All right. Shout out to. Okay, I looked at these podcast analytics, and maybe you guys are. Some of you guys are hate listening because half the people listening are not subscribed. People, we need you to subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts, subscribe. Leave a 5-star review as well. You don't have to write anything, but if you want to, great. Leave a 5-star review if you're listening on Spotify. Go ahead and follow us. We have. Trust me. One more person, not going to make a difference. But please, for the love of God, follow us. We need all the followers we can get. We're getting random people. Tom's getting random Uber drivers to sign up. I had this man last night at karaoke just desperately hit on me, and I took his phone and I went to our podcast on Instagram. I'm like, hey, just follow me here. And so yeah.
Perfect.
So follow us on social media. Please subscribe to us. And that's all I got to say. Happy Friday the 13th to Jamie Lee Curtis, star of Freaky Friday.
Thanks, guys. And yeah, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're at FJ2K Pod. And if you want to, we also still haven't gotten any questions.
No, I've given up on that.
Not a single question.
Yeah, right. If you want to hear us talk about some stuff, just let us know. Or you can email us too at fj2kpod@gmail.com.
If you guys don't write in questions, I'm just going to write questions and pretend like I didn't write them. Justin, how are you so handsome? Well, and then I go into a 10-minute bit.
Yeah.
Tom, how'd you get so buff? And then Tom just goes into a 40-minute bit and how he got buff.
I mean, it's a long story.
It is. That's worthy of an hour.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.
Take it easy.